The Brunel party arrived in Cairo on the 20th of December and left on the 30th. And I'm here on the 18th. 30 degrees north, the skin is receptive to being reddened by the sun, only just. So Brunel was here on a health holiday. And he ensconced himself at the Hotel de Orient. It's a building of 3 floors. But unfortunately, the hotel doesn't exist. And it was on the north side of Ezbekia Gardens, as the picture shows, but they won't have that spare land left today. All the low-lying, beautiful buildings of the 1840s were all demolished. So Brunel's Cairo does not exist, only here at the Citadel on the east side of the old city. So between the mosque on the right of the picture and myself, you're looking at the area of the old city. And the landmark that I can use for that is the Cairo Tower. So about 3 miles from the River Nile. But even on a clear day, those high-rise buildings are going to block the view of the Nile. I'm told from the guidebook that on a clear day you can see the pyramids, which Brunel's son Henry, who is the major source of this journey, commented in his diary. Brunel and his family did these activities during their stay. They visited Robert Stevenson at the Shepherd's Hotel, which was nearby to where Brunel was staying. And on Christmas Day, the Stevenson family, they visited Brunel, and the 2 parties had Christmas meal together at 6:30 at the Orient Hotel. During the visit, Brunel went up to Bulak, which was a mile to the north of the old city, which was the port of Cairo, where he organized his rowing boat with 2 lateen sails to take him up to Aswan. He then visited the British consulate to sign the contract. And on Christmas morning and Boxing Day morning, Henry and his mother went to church. And the recreation activities included shopping, Turkish bath, and watching a performance of the dirges. I've seen those on BBC News, top of the programme introduction, where you got these men with fez hats on, spinning clothes like skirts. But surprisingly enough, there was no specific mention of going to the pyramid. But they did come here to the Citadel. And it seems that most Victorian travellers came here. There was a woman who came here 10 years after Brunel, mentioning the view that you could see the River Nile and the green strip of fields either side, obviously before the buildings arrived. But let me tell you a little bit about the Citadel. We're going to pan the camera and include the Mosque of Muhammad Ali, which is the major attraction here, which Brunel's son Henry mentioned as a key installation point within this complex, which is 600 meters long. The Citadel was started by Saladin in 1176 as a fortification against the Crusaders, and was home to Egypt's rulers for over 700 years. Their legacy is a collection of 3 very different mosques, several palaces, and some museums, and a couple of terraces with superb Cairo views. And the other one is at the Police Museum terrace. And on a clear day, Lonely Planet says you can see the pyramids. Following the overthrow of the Saladin dynasty, the Mamluks enlarged the complex, adding sumptuous palaces and harems. Napoleon came here in 1798, and the emperor's servants regarded this citadel as one of the finest Islamic monuments in Cairo. And also, the British ensconced themselves here in World War II. But the Egyptian soldiers still have a small foothold here, even although I should say most of the Citadel has been given over to tourist attractions such as the three mosques. And this frontage of Muhammad Ali Mosque looking west at the old city is encompassing the area that Brunel spent his time before sailing upriver. And when he left the Stevensons on the 29th of December, those two eminent engineers, friends, peers, would never see each other again. Thank you for watching.